So, my film is called The End. Now, the synopsis of my film is about a man who isn't happy with his life. He has lost his girlfriend. He has no job. He has no family. So he's in a really, really dark place right now. So the synopsis of the film is about this man who isn't happy with his life and he attempts to kill himself. Now, throughout these attempts, he fails. So this is what gives it the comical. This is what gives it the sort of black comedy feel to it, where he keeps attempting to kill himself. However, he fails each time. Now, this is repeated throughout the process of the film, and at the end of the film, he saves someone's life and then realizes that he doesn't want to die, and then he dies. Now, I feel that this gives it its comical feel to it, as at the end of the film there's a huge plot twist where he doesn't want to die, but then he dies at the end. For research, I did primary research as well as secondary research. However, from the primary research, I did 2 surveys on SurveyMonkey. The first survey is about my film idea to get more understanding of my target audience and see if they would like to watch my film. So the first question I asked was, are you male or female? This question will provide me with a good understanding of what gender my audience are. As you can see, 54% are male and 45% are female. I then asked the question, how old are you? This question will provide me with a better understanding of my age, of the age of my target audience, so that I'm able to create a movie that will be appealing to that wide age range. So obviously, we have people ranging from 18 to 69 years of age. Do you like the synopsis of my film? Here I'm providing the audience with a brief synopsis of my film, which will then help me decide whether or not my audience would find my film interesting and appealing. How could you improve this film? Asking this question will give me more ideas through creative criticism and how I can develop my film to make it a better film to fit my target audience. Do you feel that this film is for the internet or for cinema? Now, this was an issue I had, whether I don't know, as it is a short film, it's more fitted for the internet, and also the genre of it's a black comedy, so I feel like it would fit the internet more. And finally, would you watch this film? Asking this question allows me to know whether people would go out and watch the film. My second survey was about lifestyle. So this survey will give me a better understanding of what my audience do and what social media platforms they use so that I can promote my film on that specific platform. So the first question is, how do you travel to school? I asked this question because it was helped me establish the social status of the person that will come to watch my movie. As you can see, about 68% of people take bus and only about 32% take other, which I'm assuming is car. What mobile network are you on? This will give me a good understanding of whether I should partner with these mobile providers to give sort of deals to watch the film. What social media platforms do you use frequently? Asking this question will give me a better understanding so that I know how to promote my film. Obviously 100% use Instagram, so I'll definitely make an Instagram account, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and things like that. What radio platforms do you listen to? Asking this question will help me establish which radio platform would reach a wider audience to advertise on my movie. How often do you use YouTube? This is good as I can upload my trailer to YouTube, and obviously I will be uploading my short film to YouTube as well. What are your reasons for using social media? 100% are to socialize with friends, and about 67% is to keep up to date with news or other things like that. How often do you log onto your social media? Asking this question will help me as I will know how often I should publish things on my social media. As you can see, it's more than several times a day. Do you work? Asking this question will establish the social background of my audience and to gear the advertising and realize times of my movie accordingly. This is my audience profile based on the questions I have asked. As more for my primary research, I created a focus group where I interviewed 3 people and asked them questions and got their responses. And more for my focus group, as you can see, I've done an interview with Jamie Wallace, describing asking him questions on my film. So the production. So as you can see on the left, we have pictures of behind the scenes and then what it looks like in the actual film. Here I used a slider to give it more of a cinematic shot. Again, here on a tripod, and things like that. This is color correction. So as you can see on the left, it's the pure archive footage. However, on the right is the color graded footage on the final edit. Here again, I've also added effects to give it more of a realistic feel. Of these, obviously, the electric as he electrocutes himself, and in this scene as well, I've also used color correction, and in this scene. So to summarize this presentation, throughout my editing, the production, the pre-production, I feel that my film is at a good standard. There is obviously room for improvement. However, I feel like my audience will enjoy my film.